it's been widely discussed, I guess, fans, media, what have you, that it's almost a break going here and now. Is that something to guard against, is some sort of overconfidence that you're playing Nebraska and not Ohio State?
I'm not worried about that. I think Nebraska has our full attention. They've got everybody's full attention. I think you look at Nebraska, they didn't have two of their best players the first three games they played, and they've got two, excellent wins already. And I think you look at the league top to bottom, same thing. I mean, very few leagues have the top two teams with at least two losses and everybody with at least two wins. So I think every team that we play and every team that we watch do something special, like everybody's done. I think that's enough to get anybody's attention.
It's been well documented that this conference is good from top to bottom, but because you don't have the ranked opponent night after night, do you and the coaches look at the remaining 11 games and set a goal as far as what kind of wins you can attain?
No.
For the rest of the year?
We're just trying to beat Nebraska, and that's as honest as I can be.
What did you guys do practice-wise on the last night? Did you give the guys a few days off?
They got 2 days off in that stretch, which I think they deserved. That we had such a grind there for a while. We had a couple of guys banged up, nothing major, and then we worked on our own offenses, our own defenses, and tried to get a little bit sharper. Looked at some different combinations, and then did a lot of situational stuff. Assuming that we're going to be involved in a lot of close games, making sure we make the right decisions in those situations, and really didn't spend any time talking about Nebraska until today.
You seemed in the Purdue game have some really good tempo at times when Bryce was in there. Just what are your expectations for him going down, not the stretch, but these last 11 games?
For him, I think he's really coming into his own. I think offensively he's been pretty solid all year long. He hasn't shot the ball as well as he's capable or as well as he has in the past, but he's making some shots and he's finding people. I think his decision-making is pretty good. Defensively, he's not giving us what he needs to give us, and that has been my discussion with him directly. For us to be the kind of team we can be, he's got to be able to put some pressure on the ball and get after people and rebound, and he's done that. He's a steal guy. He can make steals. He can get in the lane. He can get rebounds when he wants to. So he just has to focus on playing both ends, and when he does that, he becomes one of the better guards in our league. When he doesn't, we struggle because we have a guy playing one half of the floor.
Was he better at that last year, I assume?
He was better. I still don't know that he views himself as a lockdown defender. I think he still views himself as an offensive player, and we welcome that, and he's been great at times. He was spectacular at Wisconsin. He's been great at other times this year. But the guy with the ball in this league is too good to not get up and get after him a little bit, and we are not big and strong enough where we can't have all 5 guys rebounding the ball. And I've seen him go up and over 6'9" guys to get rebounds. But he's just got to do it regularly.
This is Melsan's second prolonged slump of the season. Do you try to hit the reset button with him over the course of the last week to get him going?
No, we just keep working with him. Show him film. Everything stays exactly the way it's been. He's still going to be in the starting lineup, and he's got to be pushed. We had the situation where, I think he was clearly having some fatigue issues, and we felt that it was weight related earlier. We peeled some weight off. I thought that helped him. I think teams are focusing on him now and doubling him and doing some things and taking some things away. I'm just trying to get him to go back to doing what he does, and that's run the floor and rebound and block shots. Try to be what you're not. I think players that do that get into trouble. Guys that shouldn't be dribbling and dribble and things of that nature. And I think he's, from an attitude standpoint, been spectacular. And I think he'll be fine.